Good evening to everyone present. This trading channel is going to be about educational purposes for US100, or we call as NASDAQ. We will be sharing our insights into the trading, and so my name is Pratik and I'll be the host for you. So as you can see, we are outlining the initial liquidity. And how the market is going to move about. Yes. You see the price is moving at the 9:30 bell. You can see here that we have set the timing to New York UTC -4. You can set your own calendars as such. The market is moving to the upward direction and it has got some liquidity from the premium side, which is this one. This is the premium, and this is the discount area, as you can call it, the buy and sell side. So we see that market has gone for the premium side and now it is moving to the discount area. We'll be looking for trades, or I'll be planning to take on trades. Just a second. They're also outlining the liquidity, which is probably sitting out here. This is the buy side liquidity, and I can annotate various parts of the market. Market is right now moving in a consolidation. Which is a tricky thing for a trader to find out the bias of the market. Here we see that for the daily bias we can gauge it out. What the market is going to do on the initial basis by looking at the daily or the weekly chart. As you can see that market has already moved above and high in the daily side and might be reaching for this highs. So that's maybe the main goal of the market today. We will move back down into the minute chart. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how the market goes. We can see that market is climbing towards the higher side. Just a second. There is a slight technical issue. Latency is latency. So I've checked with my friend that the voice is good. We can also determine that the market has taken some liquidity from this area. It seems to be the minor sell side. But we'll wait for a confirmation that if you're getting a trade or not. Right now there is a possibility that we can trade out of over here. But seems to be the case that we are getting a trade right now. Let's check it out. Yes, we are filling in a buy signal from this side. We're putting in 2 minutes for the demo account. This is not a real account for everyone who's getting information right here. You can see as I repeat to you guys, this is only for educational purposes. I'm not a shit. Yes, we are not. We or I am not a financial advisor. This is only for educational purposes. So I've planned to go long, or rather, we can go long here if you have missed a trade. So we are taking a trade at 22,073.9 or around the area, and we will be targeting some points that I'll mark it. Yes. This is another confirmation that we can take along here, but let's see. We would like to see that this keeps open. The stop loss is going to be this low, which is 23.22.039.5. And the target is going to be about this area. So we have seen so far. Target is going to be 22,130.7. It is a low hanging target, and we can see that order is actually filled. And we will wait for the market to reach out the liquidity which is sitting here. We see that this part of the market the half of it remains open. As you can see, the accuracy of the market and algorithm. By the way, I have learned this teaching from ICT, and I dedicate all my teachings to him, so I don't take any credit for it. So this is not something that I have invented myself, or I have revealed any techniques by myself. You can also check out the channel and learn from him. So what is the purpose of this channel? This channel is for this channel trades. It is a channel for like-minded traders. Channel for like-minded traders, or anyone who is just enjoying to trade. Which said, we are just discussing our education in trading, and we are not here to we are not here to give any financial advice. We are just to check out what works in the market or not. So as you can see that here my analysis is going true for today, and you can see that market is reaching out from a buy perspective. It is going above and reaching out for some liquidity, which is right above the market. And this is going to be a premium market, and as you can see that the market is already gone for the discount, and now it is aiming or reaching for the buy side. I forgot to put SL out there. I'm going to be generous and putting out this because I don't want to risk any of my trade. By the way, this is a $10,000 demo account from the TradingView paper trading. You can also get one and try to trade for yourself. So right now I'm using the capital.com server as the or the brokering services for monitoring the price. Yes, we are just a few dollars short or from reaching the target, and by the way, I don't have the premium services, that's why we are getting a delay of 5 seconds. So the trade or the price moves every 5 seconds. As we can see that there is no laminar flow of price, and it is like old version of computer moving to and fro. Price is going down and it is reaching for this order block. This is the order block. It is a bullish order block, which means that the price is going to get into this and move upwards, or so it seems, but let's see. Yes, we can see that price has gone down this order block, which is not a good sign for us. We can place a trade here. In case it goes down, which was our initial target and where we did not reach out to. Let's keep it here. Let's mark test bullish order block. So this is bullish or plus sign order block. Let's mark it in red. We can see that the price has pierced down this fair value gap, but the bodies are respecting it, which is a good sign till now. price has gone down and it is going to reach for, let's see if we can hit and miss. The price has been filled and we are at 1% risk at this trade. Let's see how it goes. So a fair value gap is a gap between two candles, where the price is not fully repriced, where there is an inefficiency. So as you can see, take this. A fair value gap. Let's talk about fair value gaps. Fair value gap. So fair value gap is anything, the price between, so it is made up of three candles, all right. So the first candle, which is this one, it can be a bullish or a bearish candle, and there is the middle candle, and there is the third one. So fair value gap starts from the top or the highest point of the first candle, and in a bullish setting, the highest point of the first candle and the lowest point of the third candle. In a bearish setting, it could be the lowest point of the first candle and the highest point of the third candle. But you can see that I have not marked as this, so I have not marked like this. This is because there is a volume imbalance which is accounted for and priced in and monitored here. So this is a fair value gap, and which is used for our entry periods. Right now we're just waiting out for the price to move in and do some pricing. So this is the fair value gap which I entered upon. So the entry was done here. So the entry was here. And we have taken the low of the first candle from the fair value gap as the stop loss. For the new traders out here, what is stop loss? Let's talk about it. Stop loss. I know many of the people will be already knowing about stop loss and take profits. Stop loss is an instrument to prevent you from losing whole of your preventing you from losing the whole account. And stop loss is very necessary for you. and that's why we use the demo accounts to do this type of trading where we ease out into getting stop lost or getting stopped out, and we are in habitual with the price and how it's going to behave. So there are many people who trade with emotionality into the trade, where whenever the price is going in their favor, they they are in a cheering happy mood, and whenever the price is going opposite, they start to sweat out a lot. They their anxiety creeps in and they start fidgeting or hyperventilating, like breathing through your nose and your mouth. And to remove this kind of things from your trading, we have to use a demo account in the initial stages where you get used to the price going up or down, which favors your analysis or goes opposite to your analysis. So this is a very necessary thing that you should use, which is a stop loss. Another thing which is take profit. So take profit is another instrument where you can keep a marker into the market where uh, your target is automatically reached and the trade get closed off. So we can use it in any way that you require. So we can see that the market is going to the opposite side, so it is not favoring our analysis, and let's see if the stop loss holds it. You can see that the price is here, the price actually favors, but let's see how it goes. We are not sure. There are still 10 seconds left here. Yeah. So we were talking about take profit. It is an instrument where you can take out your trade automatically, and which is a good thing. Like if you're busy or you're doing some analysis like me and you don't want to be on the market, and you can set up a take profit which will automatically get your trade target and close off the trade. Yeah. So this trade analysis or this live streams are going to be every day, Monday to Friday, and we will be watching price and comment about how the price is going to be and what are the analysis, what are my ideas behind it, and how I'm using the price, or how I'm using the charts to get where I want it to go, or just chatting and having a chat with all of you. This is going to be an hour long, not too much. I will be waiting for the price till it reaches a target, or if anyone has a questions, they can ask me about it, whether it is regarding to the trade analysis, regarding how to manage your trades, how to risk manage, how to manage your time while trading, what instruments you can use. You can ask me all of it. So anyone who is a beginner out there, you can ask me any kind of questions regarding this trade. And if you would like to know that how one can start trading into forex or any other markets, you can ask me a question directly. I'll respond to it. Here the market, here the price has already gone down to this fair value gap, and let's see, there is another fair value gap here. Yes. There is a two-way thinking about the market, that the markets are going one and to the another direction based on the demand and supply. But I agree with saying that the market is based on an algorithm where everything is just according to the algorithms which have been typed out. It is fully automated and it listens to just the algorithms and the programmings that I have been doing. That's why the market follows same pattern, same thinking every day. That's why such analysis are so fruitful. We can see that we will see in the future that how many of this holds true, and these teachings have been given by Michael Huddleston or ICT, where he has talked in length about it, how the algorithm moves the price and how the market moves according to it.